Thank you, Mr. Sheikh. It's pressure to take this session on behalf of APC local chapter. I will share my screen. Good morning, all. How are you? I understood that your mic is muted, right? Right. Is it my screen is visible? Thank you, Sheikh. I will take the forum now. Yeah. As Mr. Sheikh said, the APC local chapter Abu Dhabi and Dubai giving more information to boost up the revenue functions, especially medical coders knowledge, right? So the topic why I choose artificial intelligence, because this artificial intelligence is everywhere. Um I can say, oh, I forget to introduce welcome notes, right? Let's start with AI welcome notes. So this is a welcome notes where you can see, right? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed member of AAPC local chapter. I'm honored to welcome you all today. It is AI produced welcome notes just to start this AI function. And this is 2024. We are still few more years to step to achieve 2030 UAE vision of complete AI knowledge. Okay, let's start with this AI. So first we need to understand what is AI, right? Then how it is helping us as a medical coder or as a resubmission process or claim processor in overall revenue cycle management. So Nowadays, almost 99.99% having smartphones in their hands, right? So many of you people's well familiar with this voices. Hey Siri, hey Cortana, hey Alexa, okay Google, hey Google. Even you will not believe my son, 6 years old, he is using, hey Google, can you search these songs in YouTube, right? So in day-to-day life, we already utilizing this AI functionality without knowing or unknowing. Okay, so what are all the subjects or topic we going to get from this session? Right, so I want to be more interactive session, so since your mics are muted, for a benefit of speaker, I am expecting people to use this emoji option in Teams, so that it will be more interesting and boost up to have more outcome from me. Okay, so what we can expect from this session, like we're going to see how this AI is started, how this AI is built it, what is the types of AI, and how it going to help us as a medical coders in revenue cycle management functions. What are all the barriers to implement this AI, and finally, what is the possible solutions to break these barriers, and what coder need to do when AI plays in your seat. So this is the content we're going to see. It will be almost 1.5 hours. I will not take you much time. So the journey will be very interesting. Let's see. Let's see the history of AI first. So in 1940s and 50s, like some set of peoples from mathematics, psychologists, engineers, and economists, and some political science peoples joined together, and well, they thought to, why can't we create a artificial human brain, like artificial brain? So they started in 1940s and 50s. Hello, you can hear me? I think somebody muted my mic. Okay, I don't know where I stopped or where my mic is muted. It's fine. Like I will restart again. In 1940s and 50s. Okay, fine. Okay, great. Okay. In 1940s and 50s, some group of peoples, okay, from the mathematics session, from the psychology, from the engineering, from the economic, and from the political science, they started discussing to create a human brain, like artificial human brain. So this is where the artificial intelligence was started. Actually, it was begin in 1940s and 50s. So later it was named as artificial intelligence, AI, and it is added into academic discipline in 1956. So imagine, the artificial intelligence is not started now. It is started in 1940s, and it is officially academic discipline in 1956 itself. So let's see the definition of artificial intelligence. You can see, because the definitions will give you very clear picture, right? Is the theory and development of computer system capable of performing tasks that historically required human intelligence, such as recognition, speech, making decisions, identifying patterns. This will help human to improve the functionality in a faster. This is the common definition. You can go search it in the Google, that Google will give variety of artificial intelligence as definition. But the core of artificial intelligence is historically required human intelligence and fasten the functions. That means I'm doing some routine work on everyday basis. So, which is taking me 2 3 days to complete the task, where this artificial intelligence will help you to complete within 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So this is what the definition was built by this expertise. Okay, so a little go deep into this AI. So no need to worry that I don't know about this language of AI. I don't know. I don't have IT background, right? Even I don't have IT background. So let's understand how this AI is patterned. Like you can see this core, artificial intelligence in the layer, the outer layer, right? And machine learning is the mid layer, and deep learning is the center layer. I mean, that is the core. Deep learning is the core. Boss, you're saying something deep learning, machine learning. I'm seeing in the Google also, looking in the social medias that learn ML, learn deep learning, learn artificial intelligence. So how? What is this? What is the difference? So the difference is very simple. I can explain you with the example. How many of you know this fruit? How many of you? Many of you know this fruit, right? Many of you know this fruit that named as orange, right? So this is we are using on day-to-day life. So everyone knows this fruit. How many of you know this fruit? Emojis. How many of you know this fruit? Very, very less, right? Very, very minimal. Even I don't know this fruit name. Actually, it is a snake fruit. Okay. Okay, why you are showing this to understand machine learning? So machine learning is the familiar information will be programmed. Okay, unfamiliar information also will be programmed to make us familiar. Like today, I'm showing this fruit as snake fruit. Okay, so henceforth, wherever you go into a market or somewhere in the Google, you will see the snake fruit very familiarly. That is called machine learning. So machine learning in the sense like something which is not familiar, but I make you to familiar. That means I make the system to feed the routine task which I am doing, which system will familiar with that routine task is called machine learning. So I'm teaching to the machine. That is the simple terminology I can say. Okay, so then what is deep learning, right? So what is the difference? Machine learning, you said you will teach, you will provide the data, you will teach to the system, and system will react to it. It may be kind of ruling, or it may be kind of, I can say it is kind of macro in the Excels, right? It is auto programming. Okay, what is deep learning? You can see this is orange. Everyone knows this is orange. So how many varieties of orange is there? And how many size of orange is there? How many origin based orange is there? How many colors of orange is there? Like this, I am giving to the system variety of information of a particular product or particular task or particular fruit in this example. So what system will do, system will capture all this informations, right? Capture all this informations. Tomorrow you are giving something which is circle shape, which is in a pinkish shape, okay, where it is located only in US, okay. System will give you the name as it is orange, originated from US. That is called deep learning. So I will repeat the difference. Machine learning is you are feeding some information, or your historical data have some informations where from that information the system is learning. That is called machine learning, where variety of information you are feeding to the system, or variety of historical data you are feeding to the system, and system will recognize the outcome is called deep learning. So this artificial intelligence is mix of machine learning and deep learning. So I hope before going to this RCM functions, you should know all this basic informations like machine learning, how it is working and how the deep learning is working. Okay. So in coming slides, you will see what is the difference he explained in the slide number 3 and 4, right? Okay. Come to the revolution of AI. Okay. In 1940s, they started, and in 1956 it was academic profession. Then what happened? It was revolution. The AI was evaluate, and the evolution of AI empower the AI utilization in healthcare field, which will do multiple tasks at a single time. Okay, before go to this topic, I just explained there is two type of AI function currently available in the market, okay, which is narrow AI, artificial intelligence. The another one is generative or general AI. Okay, what is narrow? What is generative? Yes, we will see in deep. You can see in the example sites. Narrow is system will do single task at one time. Okay, so either it will verify the ICD codes, or it will help you to pick the CPT codes, or it will help you to find out whether the services need pre-authorization or not, right? So this is called narrow AI function. Example for narrow AI function: AI can read either the patient record or image or lab result, or interpret the value at the time and give output according to the human programming, right? So this is narrow AI function. What is generative? Generative is very advanced. Generative will do multiple tasks at a time. Okay, so AI can read the patient record, review the image, interpret the image, lab result value review, coordinating with the patient EMR information, and assign the codes appropriately. So this is where generative AI is working. So in a better understanding, okay, this is called narrow AI and generative AI. Everyone well familiar with ChatGPT, OpenAI. So that is function. What if you ask something, ChatGPT will give something. So you can see, you may see in the introduction slide itself, right? So you are something asking to the system, and system will give you the feedback for what you asked. Hey Siri, tell me what's the weather outside today, right? The Siri will reply to you, this is the outside weather, this is the UA, and all this weather updates in single shot. So that is called narrow AI function. Generative AI function is recently Google introduced Gemini. This is Gemini. Okay, this is called the upgraded new generative AI function, which going to rule the future. So generative AI, how it is working? It is very interesting if you are know this function. How our human brain is working? So can anyone say no problem? You are muted, no issues. You can say that how human brain is working. Human brain is working by neurons, right? The information from our various body parts taken to brain and react back, like somebody is pinching your skin in the right hand. Okay, so that pinching information will reach the brain and come back immediately. It is happening in milliseconds, right? Not even milliseconds. I don't know what seconds I can use the word exactly. It is happening immediately. Somebody pinching, you are saying ah, right? That is called Gemini, generative AI function. That is what AI function going to work in RCM functions. Okay, let's see. The topic is revenue cycle management, where AI going to help us. Okay, so before go to the subject, you need to understand how what is the revenue cycle function and where how it is working. Revenue cycle management is the key in healthcare industry, not only healthcare industry. Yes, we are healthcare industry humans, so we are talking about healthcare industry. It is helping patient care quality, monitoring the revenue, improve the revenue, minimize the clerical errors, reduce the revenue loss in terms of denials, improve the quality of medical documentation, analyze the patient diagnosis information and treatment plan for better future planning and expansions. Right? Okay, we hear almost uh, uh, 550 plus participants, right? Most of them are medical coders or revenue cycle management department. You know which is the heart of revenue cycle management? You can say proudly that medical coding is the heart of revenue cycle management. Yes, so we can proudly say that we are medical coders, right? I am proudly say that I am a medical coder. How medical coding function is working? So everyone knows that. Just a brief about this medical coding function. Medical record is the key for medical coding. If not documented, not performed, right? So this is our thumb rule. Author of medical record is who? Treating physician, obviously. Interpretation of medical record information into ICDs, CPTs, DRG, HIPICs, dental codes, right? So this is where our coding team is working on. Each and every ICDs and CPTs have key elements, unique key elements. Correct? Agree or not? So I'm not teaching you coding. So just the introduction of coding. Okay. Each and every ICDs and CPT have unique keys. Keys in the sense like left upper abdomen pain. So what is the key? Pain, right? So in tabular index, if you go to the ICD books or any coding tool, so first you will search with pain. So that is the key. Why you are saying this key elements? Yes, artificial intelligence systems will work based on these key elements. More complex cases needed more detailed analysis to conclusion. Here the coder's expertise are, especially in inpatient categories. Okay, complexity of cases. It is just not only review the few information which is available in the discharge summary or the progress notes or the doctor's notes. Sometimes you need to correlate with the laboratory results. Sometimes you need to correlate with the results. Sometimes you need to correlate with the procedure notes to arrive a conclusion. So this is what the terms means that complex cases need more attention. Everyone should agree that the quality outcome from medical coding reflects the quality of treatment narrated in the patient EMR. Why I'm stressing this point, like whenever our coders are meeting the doctors for any queries or something, right? Doctor will say, uh, uh, I have a lot of patients. I could not enter the complete information, but I am gathering this information, right? So how these informations are converted into medical coding information, CPT, ICD, CPIX, DRG, unless doctor is explaining in detail, you will not arrive to the specific ICD codes or specific CPT codes. This is what I believe on. The quality outcome from medical coding reflect the quality of treatment narrated in the patient EMR. Okay, we will see. Imagine like this is a comprehensive medical record which is having patient informations. Okay, so don't think that where is the chief complaint, where is the ROS, where is physical examination, all these things. Imagine this is a case. What currently we are doing, traditional coding method. A patient, 27 years old patient, visit to emergency department. Chief complaint marked as fracture in the wrist. Vitals are recorded normally. X-ray performed. X-ray confirmed that carpal bone fracture. Strapping applied and prescription dispensed as per the prescription. So this is a simple case. Okay. So what in a traditional methodology we are doing? Can anyone say how we are coding this claim? Yes. Coder will review this claim. Obviously, you will get the allotments from your respective managers, right? And you started processing this claim. Check the physician final diagnosis narrations after review the complete medical record. Verify the X-ray reports and get confirmation since it is a laterality based and specific ICD need to be picked. Query to the physician because in this case laterality was not mentioned anywhere. So coder is querying to the physician. Based on the physician confirmation, coder is assigning the appropriate ICD code from the coding tool for the laterality and the fractures, right? And they will look on whether any procedure like reduction is done or not, strapping done or not. Based on that, if the procedure note supports, they will assign the appropriate CPT. If not, they will query back to the physician, get the complete information, assign the CPT. So this is the traditional method which we are following till date, till seconds, right? Okay, how this AI will what? AI will work. Okay, it is very interesting. Same case, AI start his function. Okay, so AI start his function in the physician table itself. Okay, so physician table in the sense like when doctor is filling this patient record. See what the AI is doing. Okay, while physician or the transcriptionist, whoever it is, writing the EMR, they based on the natural language processing, machine learning, artificial intelligence is asking doctor to add laterality because this body part need specification of laterality. So doctor get pop-up or suggestion in the beside screen somewhere. Okay, and whenever he missed to add this laterality, okay, system will give suggestion or pop-up to the doctor, you missed the laterality for this case. Okay, AI will review the film's narrated report. Generative AI will do this task. So no need of radiologist interpretation. So X-ray itself, X-ray film itself, the AI function will conclude what kind of fracture it is and where the location it is, right? So this will give suggestion to the physician that this is the expected outcome. The fracture is in the left side, carpal bone fracture. Okay. Upon confirmation from the physician, obviously, because we said early that the author of medical record is treating physician, whether it is a AI based or human based, they are the authors, right? So based on the confirmation from the author, the AI system will automatically assign the ICD codes because it is confirmed. Artificial intelligence system knows the key. It is a fracture. X-ray is confirmed which location it is, whether it is a displaced fracture or non-displaced fracture. So it is very straightforward, and it will assign the ICD codes. It is all happening at the physician system itself. Then AI will search because in our pattern, in our historical, like in our facility historical data shows, whenever patient have this wrist fracture, doctor is doing some reductions or doctor is doing strapping. So system already have this information in its brain. Okay, it is already feeded. So whenever doctor is, doctor is confirmed that this is the fracture and system has already assigned this ICD code. Okay, it will search for the supporting documents, whether any procedure performed by the doctor or not. How it will, doctor start to document it, right? Yeah, start to document. If system feel that there is no procedure note anywhere in the patient EMR, system will give you, give doctor, patient have this fracture. In our history, there is a strapping up for this, or there is a reduction done for the patients, done or not. Doctor will say, yeah, I do this strapping for this patient. Yeah, I missed to document it. See, why I'm making this in a conversation manner, so that you will understood in a better way. So it will not happen in a practical ground. Okay, so doctor will say, confirm that yes, I did strapping. So complete information strapping will be complete by the physician. Okay, once that is happened, automatically the procedure CPT will be assigned by artificial intelligence system. So this is where the AI based medical coding going to be in upcoming years. Okay, so what benefit I get from this system? I stopped this physician query. I exclude this physician query because AI already take my part. AI is asking suggestion to add this information when he documenting in the patient EMR before save, before upload, okay, whatever it is. Incomplete EMR was validated at the writing itself. So if this case, imagine this case is gone for level 4, the level 4 informations need to be there in the patient EMR. Somewhere patient doctor is missing some informations in the physical examination, or he is not recorded the history. System will give pop-up to the doctors to fill that information. Procedure note is validated. ICD CPT is automatically assigned. So in advance, in upcoming days, AI will validate based on the historical denial pattern of such cases, like this fracture case, whether patient need pre-authorization for this service or not, whether any rejection happened for this specific case or not. Based on that, also system will give suggestions or system will give predictions in upcoming advanced AI level AI coding. Okay, so I think this is very interesting. I'm not getting any emojis, so it's getting bored. Okay, thank you. AI powered coding use natural language processing. It is a processing language, okay, and machine learning algorithms to analyze the medical records, identify the relevant codes, assign them automatically. AI coding can also learn from the past coding decisions, improve their accuracy over the time. Yes, as I told already, we are in machine learning era. So deep learning era is under construction. So it is already started, but now most of the available tools in the market are machine learning burst. It is how much historical data you are feeding to the system, that much accuracy of prediction, proactiveness, decisions will throw to you to have a complete information. AI analyze the history of claim processing trend, provide the rule to coder to avoid repeated errors. Yes, we are humans. We are maintaining accuracy, a maximum of 90 percentage, not 100% percentage. Accuracy, right? So this AI will support us to avoid what is like Senthil is doing very frequently. the sequencing of ICD codes. Instead of principal diagnosis, I am assigning a secondary diagnosis instead of manifest. I mean, I missed to add additional diagnosis information. This based on my pattern, system will give me that you are missing this ICD code. This is supposed to be primary diagnosis. It's supposed to be secondary diagnosis. So it will help me to improve my accuracy as well. Prediction of ICD codes and suggestion of CPTs will boost up coders to validate the claims faster than normal. So correct me if I am wrong. In market, the coding target is from 80 to 250 per day and an average, right? So imagine if system is giving this information and AI function will take over all. The claim processing will be like uh, uh, finish very fast, very quick, right? AI will help us to highlight the documentation incompleteness based on the past documentation pattern. Everything is historical data only. So if our history data is very good, our accuracy of outcome from AI is also very good. AI will predict the patient condition and suggest the treatment option for evidence-based uh, uh, cases, diseases, to the physicians, and based on the physician practice. Physicians practice are unique, except some exceptional cases. If I have fever, I will go to some internal medicine or family medicine doctor or GP doctor. Okay, so that GP doctor A will have a pattern. So he will have Panadol prescription by default, or he will order some set of labs by default, or he will order some set of radiology by default. So it is a pattern, right? So this AI will understood this pattern of this doctor, okay, and it will give suggestion. Like for example, if doctor is deviating from his pattern, okay, or other doctor B is doing better approach for this patient care, this Dr. A will get suggestion from based on the doctor's B treatment pattern. So it all suggestion plus the decision making maker is human physicians. AI will learn the key elements. Now you come to know that why we stress this key elements when I say the introduction and the coding function, right? Yes, key elements of IC codes and CPT and support to assign, predict correct correct codes. AI will not only with key but also based on the historical data. So maybe the points may repeat again and again, but that is the fact. So how much information, how much type of oranges, images you're providing to the system, that much accuracy outcome I will get as this origin. This is the US based origin orange, and it is very tasty and it is very high content of glucose, blah, 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 all those things. Okay, so the historical data is very important. In another side, this ICD evaluation also supporting. So when I started the career, it was ICD 9, then it is to ICD 10. Now we are in the era of ICD 11. WHO already approved, and now officially this ICD 11 is available in the market. Correct. So this ICD evolution also supporting this AI implementation. You can see the current 10th version ICD-10 is alphanumeric, but the 11th version ICD-11 ICD is IT friendly data, which is 5 times bigger than the current version. Imagine 63 to 70,000 ICD codes currently we have, 5 times bigger than the current volume. Means how much specific informations going to be available in ICD-11. That is IT friendly data. Why I am saying IT friendly data? System will recognize the specifications. System will assign those information as ICD codes from the patient EMR. So new chapters has been added in ICD 11's chapter 3, disease of blood or blood forming organs. Chapter 4, disease of the human immune system. Chapter 17, condition related to sexual health. Chapter 20, developmental anomalies, and few more chapters added actually. So this is the comparison of just ICD 10 chapter versus ICD 11 chapters. Okay. Okay. We can see a simple example to understand how this ICD changes evolved from ICD 9 to ICD 11. Diabetic mellitus type 2 with left diabetic cataract. ICD 9 yearly in 2015, we are using ICD 9s, right? 250.50 diabetes with ophthalmic manifestations, type 2 or unspecified type not stated as uncontrolled. 3 is to 6.41 diabetic cataract. This is the codes where you be used in ICD 9 when we code ICD 9 coding. Then it was later 2020, 2019, 2015. So we adapted this ICD 10 version, E11.36. It is alphanumeric. Type 2 diabetic mellitus with diabetic cataract. Okay, so it is very only one code instead of two codes. So now see ICD 11 in future, it will be 9B10.21 diabetic cataract, XK8G left laterality, left eye, 5A11 type 2 diabetes mellitus. Do you think this will reduce your coding time? Obviously, no. Coding time going to be increased, and we need to definitely look on the alternative solution to adapt this new changes of ICD versions and need more specific information in the documentations. Then only you will pick the correct ICD codes. Okay, even it is applicable now, but we have some limitations. Correct. Okay. So now I hope you understood what is AI and how the AI is working. What's the type of AIs, right? How much information are feeding to the system, that much accuracy system will give back. I will tell you at present, globally, achieved accuracy percentage by CAC, I mean computer assistant coding, is 88 percentage. So CAD, I mean CAC coding accuracy is 88 percentage, which is like inaccuracy of coding is only 12 percentage, and our UAE market denial trend is from 8 percentage to 16 percentage, right? So it is better than the our denial pattern of UAE market, right? So this Gemini introduced by Google, this is a generative artificial intelligence system. It is a base, actually. It is a basic system where how the developers are going to utilize the system with help to support our healthcare systems, right? Apart from this revenue cycle function, in a medical field, there is a lot of AI function already started. Identifying the exact location of cancer, identify the patient cancer type, identify the fracture type, identify the interpret the radiology films, right? This is all already in another administrative site. This AI is getting ruled already. I mean, it is started already. Now, RCM function is in US market or in the UK market. It is already 15 percentage providers are adapted to the artificial intelligence based systems or artificial intelligence based tools in their routine functions. Okay, so this percentage will gradually increase. Okay, why I'm saying specifically, there is a word from UAE government official says by 2030, AI will rule UAE, and UAE will be the global leader of AI. So this is the vision of our government regulatories. So it is not optional now. It is mandatory to upgrade your knowledge, and it is mandatory to upgrade your system functions with regulatories visions. Okay, so that is the sentence where stimulate me to do more research on this AI function in RCM, and it is now for your knowledge sharing. Okay, let's go to the RCM functions. Which are all the areas RCM in RCM this artificial intelligence system going to rule? Okay, you already seen how medical coding going to be. Okay, because that is the key, and that is the primary area where artificial intelligence will come inside. Okay, so that is a fact. Nobody can change it out. Customer service, yes, RCM function starts not from the coding, it starts from customer care, registration, pre-authorization and billing, medical coding, CDI, clinical documentation improvement, medical transcription functions, denial analysis, sorry, recovery pattern analysis, policy utilization, financial projections, and many more. These are all the common revenue cycle functions where AI going to rule in upcoming years. Okay, we will see one by one. Customer service. Now, many providers in the market in UAE, okay, have chatbot bot-based registration process. How many of you know that? So if you want to go to one hospital, there will be a WhatsApp number. You will type hi. The system will give you the information, which hospital you want to take and which doctor, which specialty. Are you a new patient or established patient? If you already have file, give me your Emirates ID number. It will check and it will register for you the appointment with the specific doctor on the specific day and time. Correct? This is kind of artificial intelligence and registration process. What else going to happen today in by 2023, up to third quarter, globally, eligibility and benefit verification tools, especially in US market, tools producing 72% of occupancy in the market, which is giving 85 to 88% of accuracy. That means patient gone to a registration and inserting their insurance details, or here we have unified Emirates ID, right? So system will receive this information, communicate back to the insurance portal or regulatory portal in Dubai and Northern Emirates. They have unified regulatory portal, right? Through only eligibility can be up. In the market, we have specific insurance portals. So it will go back to insurance portal, verify whether member is eligible or not, member have valid duration of policy or not, what is the plan, what is the network, what is the copay details, what is the SOB details. All the information will get and back to you, right? Back to you. So this is where AI function going to be, and I know that some of our providers are using this kind of artificial intelligence system at the registration process. Automatic patient registration front desk support. AI-powered system can automatically extract and validate relevant patient information, insurance details, plans, networks appropriately. Chat system, Using machine learning algorithms. Machine learning algorithm is like we feed it some information to the system, and this is what the outcome should be. Right? That is the machine learning algorithm. AI system can learn from the historical data, improve the accuracy and efficiency, reducing the manual intervention. That means I'm the patient. I'm holding one specific insurance card. Okay. Day before yesterday, I visited one hospital, and I seen one doctor, and then I want to see another specialty in the same hospital itself. Okay. So what usually traditionally will what will happen, I'll go to the counter, and they will take my emergency ID, and they will verify it again, and they will register it, collect the copay, and they allow me to meet the doctors. Correct. This is the traditional methodology. So how AI will work, so I already have file in the hospital. Okay. Now, no need to, the front desk officers, no need to pull all the informations freshly from the portal or from my cart, because I already have information in the hospital, which is a recent one. Correct. Now, this AI will get all my historical data, whether I am continuing the same insurance plan, same network, same kind of copay or not, right? Then it will check my eligibility, whether my plan is active or not. It will automatically fill all the information at the registration point. This is what AI going to be. And generative AI, based on generative AI, okay, it's going to be, it is under construction still. Construction in the sense like still most of the developers are not start using generative AI. I will tell you what is the barrier of it. Okay, it is very interesting actually. So this generative based AI system even will book follow-up appointment automatically based on the patient confirmation. You will believe system will book auto appointment for you. Like doctor is recording the patient EMR that come after 7 days. After 7 days, based on the doctor's schedule, system will send a message to patient that you're willing to book appointment after 7 days with this doctor on this date and this time. You give a confirmation, system will automatically register. When you enter into a clinic or the hospital, your registration is completed. You are directly go and visit the doctor by paying copay or whatever the information. So here there is an advantage. There is a waiting time reduced, patient satisfaction is improved, right? And care of patient is well taken by the system. Understood, right? How the front desk support going to be ruled by artificial intelligence. Next one is okay. I forget actually. I forget. Sorry. What's the benefit of implementing this front desk offices AI system? You may ask this question because many management people's also there in the session, right? They may ask because it is very important than investing the cost of implementing the system, right? What is the benefit I going to get from this implementation? Front desk artificial based implementation will help to reduce administrative clerical errors, means denials, right? So I can say in the UAE market, our administrative rejections and medical rejections, this is the two category denials, right? So administrative denials are started from 20 percentage to 70 or 75 percentage approximately, and an average I'm saying. So so imagine in your facility 50 percentage of your denials are administrative denials. So that is maybe eligibility is not taken, patient is not a valid member, copay is not paid, the selected network is wrong, right? And the member validity is not up to on the billing date, correct? Or the consultation need pre-authorization. I mean, forget about pre-authorization. So these are all the basic incorrect member ID, right? So this kind of clerical errors due to manual intervention will take over by this automated system, and it will predict based on the denial trend of your facility, and it will give more attention. Like in your facility, this kind of denials are very high in your historical information. System will give more accurate pop-ups or outcomes to the claim processing unit or the front desk unit to correct then and there itself. So that is the advantage. Okay, this advantage will applicable to all the upcoming slides also. Okay, next, pre-authorization. Let's start with the denials itself. Pre-authorization denials, approval obtained but service provided. Correct. So this is the major area where our revenue is leaking. When the claim is come to the coders, coder will realize that the services need approval. By that time, patient left the clinic. We provide the service. Most of the insurance companies doesn't provide backdated pre-authorization, right? So in this situation, this AI system will help. How it will help? The most advanced AI and machine learning are helping healthcare organization to get required pre-authorization from insurance company to approve a needed healthcare service for patient. When doctor is ordering the service, okay, the system will pop up. Currently also having this pop-ups, that is built rules, right? We know these are all the services need approval. So we build in our system as a rule, and it will give suggestion not to the doctors. It may be to the insurance department or to the nurses, right? Sometimes some facility allow doctors to get this pop-ups. So it is rule. It is rule. But AI is not a rule. It will take your historical data based on the denials, based on the insurance SOBs. Okay, these are all the service need pre-approval because it is rejected as approval not obtained. Okay, so it will ask pop-up to secure the approval at the initial stage. Based on the historical data and insurance guidelines, the AI will predict and suggest to doctors, yes, doctors and healthcare providers to raise pre-authorization service for the ordered or recommended services. Correct. Even AI will help to communicate with insurance company to get approval. This is advanced. This is advanced. AI will communicate to insurance company. Doctor is ordering the service and AI system is recognizing that the order service need pre-approval. Okay, system will automatically send a request to insurance company to secure the pre-approval. It is not only sending approval request. This I'm see guys, like this is not the imagination, or this is not the research based points. It is working globally in some markets, like in US markets, because the regulations and guidelines are very very straightforward. So those markets, this kind of rules are in live. It's in live. Okay, so I give this evidence by end of 2023 global market expecting pre-authorization. 68% of pay providers will adapt the system. Pre-authorization and payment estimation 62%. Emerging the leading applications. Imagine pre-authorization tool occupies market 68%, and payment posting in the sense like cost estimation. We are doing cost estimation for procedures, right? That going to be ruled out by AI. Currently, it is occupies 62% in the markets. It is evidence based. It is not just a research based. Okay. AI aided the RCM process. Okay, this point, most of our critical function in the pre-authorization department is handling the queries from insurance companies. We are not attaching the proper documents. Even we are attaching the supporting documents. Insurance company will raise queries, and we need to go and meet the doctor, explain the queries, and this is all happening right in the pre-authorization department. This all will predict by AI, and at the initial and then transfer that information to insurance company, where it will help to minimize the queries from insurance company and instant approval will be secured. Wow, right? It's wow. So how it is working? You may ask this question. I don't understand. How does AI is working? To which insurance company need which information? All those things. You are recording, right? Either at the claim processing level or at the resubmission level. You are attaching some supporting documents. At the second time, you are getting payment for the service. Okay, you are attaching or you are giving some suggestions, in suggestion in the sense like comments, while securing the pre-authorization. System is recognizing those comments and will help you to give a suggestion at the initial stage. This insurance company, for this service you need to attach this X-ray, right? Now also we know, most of the pre-authorization department you can visit, they will have many sticks in their table. This particular insurance, when I request this particular service, X-ray report is needed, lab report is needed, pathology report is needed, right? They are doing it, right? It is happening manually. So if it is happening manually and you know that this is needed, okay, by intentionally or unintentionally, we are missing so and so because of our workload or work process flow, whatever it is. But AI for that only. So it will learn. It will learn the task only where my approval is getting delay. What is the reason of approval is getting delay? Okay. So see, guys, forget about the exceptional scenarios. Insurance company purposefully delaying my approval. That all exceptional scenarios. Come to the originality. Okay, originality is actually the fact. So market already adapted 68% pre-authorization tool, 62% cost estimation tools in the market. Okay, current days, most of our HIS, most of the HIS, whether it is inbuilt HIS or third-party HIS, are capable to bill automation, auto billing. Correct. So once you save, the bill will be invoiced and it will be generate the final bill. Correct. So this is where in pre-authorization the AI going to rule. So it will look on my denial pattern. What is the reason for denials? Whether my approval number is wrong or my approval validity is not during the service period, or I am not take the pre-authorization, right, for the service. So system will have this data for your organization, and it will give, based on the historical data, it will give suggestions, or it will proactively do the outcome in the pre-authorization section. Okay, and in billing also, the copay posting and discounts posting, all these things will take over very easily by the artificial intelligence system, because I know that most of the HIS billing systems have capable to have a rules, like if you not post the copay 50 gram, system will give pop up to the billers that copay is not posted, correct, or discount is not applied for the dental services. So this kind of rules will act or will take over by artificial intelligence systems. I'm not seeing emojis, guys. Brain out. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Come to the ocean of medical records. Ocean of medical records. Clinical documentation improvement, CDI, right? CDI. This is a hot topic now in medical coding field, CDI. Sir, I need to do CDIP, sir, I need to do any certification on clinical documentation. Can you recommend? This is a hot topic. So those people who asked, they realize that their functionality going to change. They are proactive, right? They are proactive. Clinical documentation improvement is the key to improve the documentation quality, right? So how this function will take over by AI? Oh my God, this function also will take over by AI. Then why I need to do all the certification studies and all? Was what you are saying? Yes, clinical documentation improvement also AI will rule, but not now. It's going to be rule. How it going to rule? As I said earlier, for medical coding, the key is medical records. Correct? Agree? Yes, medical records. AI algorithm. Okay, before go to this point, no? Key is medical records, and we know that our medical record is not up to the standards due to various reasons. Okay, various reasons. Patient flow or doctor is not well aware about the system. All many reasons are there. Okay, how this AI will support, not rule. AI will support CDI, not going to rule the CDI. Okay, but AI will rule medical coding. There is a difference. There is a difference. Ruling is takeover. Support is going to assist. Okay, so CDI is very important. Either it is outpatient or inpatient. CDI is very important. So if you can see this ICD in 11 evaluation, the CDI function is very important. More specific information need to be captured in the patient EMR, right? AI algorithm can analyze clinical documentation to suggest accurate and appropriate medical codes, minimizing undercoding or overcoding, and ensuring all billable services are accounted for the visit. So this is what AI going to be actually. You can see, I seen one tool which is available in the market where it is kind of it is based on chat gpt based system. It is configured like doctor is not much user friendly in the system. Okay, so he have one mic. Okay, so there is a window in the left side. He is speaking. Patient have fever and he is having history of this surgery, and he is taking this medication for long, and currently patient family have diabetic DM, all these things. He's just speaking, and it is typing in the left side window. In the right side window, you will not believe, it is structured. It's structured as per the patient EMR format: chief complaint, fever, patient history, family history, diabetic mellitus, physical examination, review of system, medical decision making, prescription, laboratory orders, radiology orders. It's nice, right? So it is helping doctors also. So doctors no need to spend much time on to click buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4. No need. So just even if you have the standard smartphones, while chatting in the WhatsApp or while chatting in the messages, there is a mic. If you can speak, the accuracy of speaking and converting into words, it is very accuracy nowadays. Previously, this voice assistants are very minimal support. Nowadays, it is very accuracy because all are adapted artificial intelligence based voice assistants. Okay, why I'm saying, the point which I mentioned, structured uh, standard documents, okay, pattern. So the problem with doctors are clicking buttons, moving to multiple systems, multiple sections, to fill the information. That is the hesitation also, whether I need to see the patient or I need to click the button to fill the informations. But unfortunately, to get the revenue for the treatment, we need this informations. That is a fact, and that information need to be converted into a ICDs or CPTs, right? Yeah, medical coding relies on large amount of high quality and standardized data. Yes, each and every till now we completed around 23 slides. Till now, I repeat the word historical data, historical data, historical data. If my historical data is not complete or not sufficient information, my AI prediction will not accurate. This is the fact. I don't know. This is a stuff now. Maybe in future it will change. Okay, the modifications, because as I said, we are not the IT guys. IT will suddenly evolve with some additional informations. Okay. However, medical data is often incomplete, inconsistent, noisy, or unstructured, which can affect the performance and reliability of AI module. Okay, so this is the problem where we are feeding the information which is giving wrong prediction by artificial intelligence system because of this issue. AI going to play an important role in CDI function to improve the quality of AI outcome. Yes. So I know now we know that what is the problem, why my AI implementation is not getting accurate information, I mean outcome. Okay, because my documentation is not up to the standards. So CDI functionality incorporated with AI systems, will help to restructure the documentation pattern, which will help to uh, give more suggestion on the treatment based, historical based, based on the doctor's pattern. It will give suggestions based on the CC and MCC pattern. System will give suggestion to add more informations. Okay, if the case is relevant to, based on the laboratory values or radiology values or investigation values, the CDI, I mean AI system, AI-CDI system will give suggestion, and it will ask doctor to narrate it or self-narrate it. Okay, self-narrate it. As the systems which we have in the market now readily available, self-narrated. If you feed the laboratory results, it will take the results value and it will narrate in your patient EMR. Okay, so these all small AI functionalities which is available pinch by pinch. Okay, I need only this eligibility verification. I need only this posting. But these are all the options which we can use with AI. This is what the session for actually. Patient condition will compare with historical data and provide. Obviously, especially the chronic management treatment options. Uh, the treatment option will be more or less similar to all the patients, especially this diabetic hypertension. So they will check and they will add some information. They will remodification of the dosage or reduce the dosage. The standard laboratory assessments, standard radiology assessments, standard EEG assessments, right? So this kind of options, suggestions will give by CDI, I mean CDI, AI-based CDI functions. And one more step ahead, if systems are reached to the expected accuracy, system will start narrating by itself in future. This is the AI-based CDI function going to be with the help of artificial intelligence system. Okay. Denial analysis. We already covered this denial analysis topics in the registration part and pre-authorization part, right? Even in the medical coding part. We will see in detail. Prediction analytic for denial management. Prediction proactiveness. So this is where we need in the denial analysis. Why we are doing analysis? Why we are doing analysis? Yes. So I have some impacts. Okay, without analysis, I will not get come to know what is the impact, right? And where is the impact? How I can find this impact, and how I can actively find a solution or put the new process to avoid these impacts. This is called analysis, right? So this analysis will take over by AI system. Now, many people is well familiar about this Power BI workflow or Excel Power Query workflow, correct? What it is doing, you feed it the data, and it will show you based on your customization. It will show you what is the outcome. Like I want to see by CPT wise, I want to see by department wise, I want to see by doctor wise, I want to see by denial wise, I want to see by facility wise, year wise, month wise, day wise. It's giving outcome now, but it's need human intervention. Agree or not? Yes, it's need human intervention. Somebody need to feed the data, or somebody the system need to be directly integrated to the green drain or the claim link. Okay, so somebody need to validate it whether the downloaded RAs are appropriate or not. Yeah, that is a human intervention, right? But it is a routine task. There is not much, maybe customizing based on the management requirement, right? Yes. So all this customizations, all this analysis part will take over by AI, and this AI, upon the management integration option, will give up pop-ups. Like for example, registration based on the denial pattern registration. While registering the patient, it will give pop-up. If entering instead of O into 0, system will correct, because patient already have the same member ID in the historical data. So system will automatically correct the member ID. So you are avoiding eligibility, I mean member ID, incorrect member ID denials. So this is what AI work and predict proactive in denial analysis management. AI driven systems, I mean AI can help organizations decrease payer denials throughout more accurate claims. It can help also respond quickly, resubmission, right? Appealing denials, which means we are resubmitting the claims after denials. So when the AI era is starting, the resubmission of claims will reduce. This is the fact. But it is depends on how, in which area we are using the module. Okay. So based on that, the resubmission pattern or reconciliation uh, topics will come down slowly. Okay, so you can see prediction the problems, historical data, denial pattern analysis, root cause analysis, enabling the proactive adjustment in the denial pattern based on the root cause, increase the possibility of machine correction, enable revalidation and enhancing the prediction, monitoring the artificial intelligence or machine learning based outcome. So this is the steps where AI system going to take over in denial analysis. Okay, machine learning is applied to practices historical remittance data to identify the pattern associated with denial claims. Future claims exhibiting this pattern are flagged in the system so that the users will recognize and potentially apply the corrective measures before claim submission. So this will avoid your rejections. When a potential problematic claims is flagged, use AI to identify the root cause. User will alert the root cause and will be correct before finalize the process. It will be a proactive pro audit process, which will help to identify the correct, I mean, error and correct it before claim submission itself. So this is where AI going to active in denial analysis, which is very important in revenue cycle management next to the medical coding part. Okay. Prediction, frauds, and business strategy. This subject is applicable both payers and providers. I don't know how many payer side people are there. Uh, this is helping. This AI is how we are using the AI functionality at the registration point. If insurance company doesn't have the centralized or consolidated data in their system, how AI will work for the providers? Obviously, no. And same recoveries, business developments, patient utilizations, right? Cost estimations, forecasting of business, new facility openings, all, all will take over by AI. What does mean? What you are saying? Take over by AI. Take over by AI. Take over by AI in the sense like the human intervention will reduce on this kind of activities. Readily, the data will be available in the system. It is matter of just validating information and do the actions, right? So we know that the pain of recent days is recovery. We get paid, okay, and later insurance companies come for recovery. It is not happening immediately. After 2 years or after 3 years, the insurance companies come for recovery. I paid incorrectly. Can you give me the money back? This is the main pain area for provider side. Correct. This will be avoidable. So based on the historical recovery event, AI system, how the denial analysis event AI system is giving pop-ups, same way, based on a simple example, I can say most of our recoveries are based on NCCI edits, correct? NCCI edits or bundlings, right? So this kind of activities, taken care by artificial intelligence system based on our historical recovery event, okay, and it will be give a suggestion at the processing level itself. This case was recovered, please confirm whether we need to proceed or not. Everything going to be optional, suggestion based or alert based. uh, uh, the system will be like that type, like that only. Human intervention needed, but it is not very high, okay. And business strategy, so outliers, okay, how much per department, how much patient flow, and what is the cost of the particular department, what is the cost of particular doctors analysis. All these things currently happening by manual, okay, either by Power BI or Power Query, or some analysis tools are available readily, but still it is manual, right? So this all will be automated, and it will just by click you will get all these things. Payment posting is the big headache. Collection and payment posting, who is working under collection department, they know very well. Posting of RAs, and tallying with the bank statements, okay, it is big headache. This going to be take over by artificial intelligence, okay, because the artificial intelligence have unique claim ID or ID payer information, okay, which is done by manually the users, later going to be systematic. So in this section also, AI will help. So how the matter is how we are going to and where we are going to use this AI system. That is very important actually. There is a lot of barriers are there to implement in healthcare sectors. Okay, lot of barriers. We will see one by one. The typical one is The typical ones include data integrity, data integration, security, expertise, and cost. This is a major problem where globally adapting this AI function, not only in healthcare industry. Since we are in healthcare industry, yes, we are keep speaking about healthcare industry. Across the industries, there is a survey. There is a survey taken from 200 healthcare executives, C-level peoples. Okay, found that 61% cited concern about data security risk and liability. This is survey actually. This is survey. Survey says 61% of peoples are concerned about their data security and liability when I am implementing this AI system in my organization. Integration AI with existing data system. Okay, this is a major barrier apart from the point number one. Nowadays, I don't know how many of our facility have multiple systems. Billing happening in one system, EMR in one system, laboratory results in one system, and eligibility in another system, pre-approval in papers, right? So this multiple system is a barrier actually. AI works best when it is have access to large amount of data. Healthcare organizations often use separate and non-integrated system with a different type of data that cause problems. Either you need to consolidate those data, give feed to the information. For that, you need to have a separate man resource, right? So why we are implementing AI to minimize the workflow and get the faster outcome. Okay, so with multiple due to our multiple systems, right? So somebody needed to consolidate this information and feed to AI system. Then I will get the outcome. Uh, that is barrier. So I think our providers need to look on the unified HIS module, right? Data privacy and security concerns. Yes, healthcare organizations work with sensitive patient information and a range of other important and sensitive data. Correct? Everyone should agree. They, of course, need to ensure that data stay private and safe. This is very important. This is very, very, very important. Whether it is a HIPAA rule or addicts policy or IT security, cyber security policy, whatever the policy is focusing on data privacy and security of patient informations. This is also uh, the drawback or the barrier of implementing AI systems in our organizations. Why? AI is cloud based, right? I don't know. I can say when a product is rarely available in the market, the cost will be very high. Like for example, iPhone 15. I mean, will not go to the iPhone. Samsung now it is released with Samsung S24, right? So recently they released last week. So Samsung 24, it's cost around 5,000 grams or 5,500 grams if you go to the high-end model, right? Because it is new to the market. The product is released now. So the same Samsung S24 module, device, if you look after 6 months or after 1 year, the cost will be reduced. Why? Because it is readily available more in the market. Okay, so it is just example for understanding. So the AI tools are very limited in the market. Okay, so obviously the cost will be, the demand is based on the demands, the cost will be okay, and organizational leaders can uh, uh, look on this cost effects. Okay, because obviously some our management want to invest something. What is the returns I going to get, or whether my returns is sufficient enough to invest in this product or not, right? So that is also a concern. The survey of healthcare executive found that 76% of non-technical organization leaders said a primary reason they didn't fully integrated AI was the cost. Okay, 76% of C-level people says that it is very expensive, guys. I don't know whether I will get that much outcome when I implement this. Expecting staffing concern. Yes, this is also a problem now. Since it is a new era, right? So the expertise on this AI data system management and security management and AI developers and AI expertise in the IT are very very minimal. Okay, so now maybe after second quarter of 2023 or 2020s, many AI educations are implemented in the in the market, in the globally. So people start occupying this AI. Previously, engineers are very demanded. Now, each and every street we have at least 2 3 engineers, right? The same way in future, each and every street we will have one AI developers. So now the staffing is concerned. Regulatory compliance, yes, regulatory compliance are another major drawback. Actually, the healthcare industry is heavily regulated with various laws and regulatory governing billing practice, patient data privacy such as HIPAA, addicts, right, and insurance reimbursement. AI system must adherent to the changes. We have very frequent changes from the regulatory or from the insurance company. So the expertise of developers need to configure the AI system very frequently to get the appropriate outcome. Else, it will lead to a legal and financial consequences. Correct. Inability to trust the information provided. Oof. This is this point. Why this 2 points? Yes. Sorry. Yeah. This 3 points. Why I highlighted very important. Generative AI system going to predict the outcome based on the volume, like number of oranges you're going to put, how many type of oranges you're going to put to the system. System will give you accurately which is the orange and which is the because you are not feeding, it is orange to the system. Okay, you are putting some image or you are putting some objects in front of system is reading and giving you that this is orange. This is called hallucination. In IT people knows this hallucination by system hallucination or black box module, right? This is assuming. This hallucination process is imagination. System is imagining that this is orange based on the variety of data which we are providing. And it is very difficult to understand what base the system is predicting, what base the system is giving outcome. When flight is crashed, they will search the black box, and the black box information will not release immediately. They will take minimum 1 year or 2 years to release to understand the black box information, right? Same way, this hallucination also a black box methodology where peoples need to have expertise on how this hallucination or how this prediction is happening by AI system. The another one is ethical concern like copyrights issue, HIPAA issue, addicts policy issue, patient information safety are the major concerns in terms of AI implementation. IT experts need to have more exploration in terms of in line with ethical concerns. Okay, so that means we should always disaster management in AI implementation. Okay, plan B should be there always. Okay, now I give you the barriers. It is not good that if we have barriers, there is no solution. No, there is a solution, right? There is a solution to overcome these barriers. Let's see what is the solutions. Suggestion to study the outcome piece by piece, roll out the AI function for better organizational success. This is the first recommending to overcome these barriers because we have many concerns, ethical concerns, policy concerns, security concern, cost, where I need to use, which function I need to use. So identify the area where the AI support needed in your organization, which will produce cost-effective workflow. This is very important. Whether I need to take AI function only for medical coding, yeah, take only medical coding function. Focus more on medical coding function, which are all the areas I need to get benefit if I implement this AI. Create a regulatory support internal policy to avoid any ethical concerns. The policy should be trained to all RCM resources and healthcare providers to make aware that there is a policy. Follow the R&D methodology. What R&D methodology? Research and development methodology, right? So they will do identify the expertise for the project, and they will have a proper pilot process, secure the expected outcome in a small scale with the AI powered system, and roll out to the live production. This is where generally the IT implementations are working. So this is very important. Testing R&D methodology is very important. Create a transparency with all healthcare resources on how the system is working and what is the expected technical glitch. This term, why I put expected technical glitch, you may ask question that if people knows this expected technical glitch, they may solve this problem, right? Yes, the answer is yes, but sometimes even we know that system will give you this wrong information, you cannot fix those. Such scenarios, the disaster management will help, the plan B will help, right? So instead, when our system is down, what we are doing? Manual registration, manual prescription, all these things are doing, right? That is called disaster management. Okay, so uh, we almost cover all the functions, how AI is working, how what is the involvement of AI in RCM functions. Okay, why we what is the need of choosing this topic? Our Dubai ruler of vice president, prime minister of UAE says, okay, the future belongs to those who can imagine it, design it, and execute it. It isn't something you are waiting, rather creating. See how the vision is, our rulers, right? So the Ministry of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Economic and Remote Work Application Director says UAE on its way to become global AI leader. So, so we as a UAE employees to be proud that we're going to soon adapt AI-based functionality, AI-based systems, AI-based applications soon. Okay, because the government's leaders are working. See, the ministry is Ministry of State for Artificial Intelligence. There is a separate ministry in the government, so they give more importance to implement this kind of activities in the market. Okay, few boost up words like Ms. Ray from APC, Chief Product Officer at APC says, coder's job going to change some way. Whenever you are given a tool to utilize, it's going to change certain workflow, allow you to concentrate or focus on the hardest things that need coder attention. Understood. Mr. Nicola, CEO of Semantic Health, says that I do think it's going to be another kind of skill for coders to learn, another tool for coders to learn. Medical coding going to be the first position in healthcare where you can meaningfully use AI every day. Okay. Sarah, IT project specialist, says the unknown future rules towards us. Uh, Listen carefully. The unknown future rules towards us. I face it for the first time with a sense of hope, because if a machine, a Terminator, can learn the value of human life, maybe we can do it. Agree or not? Emojis, please. Right? I like this says actually. The future, the unknown future rolls towards us. It's already rolled towards us. I face it for the first time with a sense of hope, because if a machine, a Terminator or robot can learn the value of human life, maybe we can too, right? Okay. The biggest question from the medical coders. Okay, there is a survey, global survey says the primary question from the medical coders are, will I lose the job? Will I replace by AI? This is the major question actually. Obviously, the secureness will be there when we move from the tradition to the system-based workflow. Keep in mind, human developed technology never replace humans, but human intervention going to minimize it. That's it. So medical coders will replace as experts in analysis the quality of AI outcome. So AI going to give some outcome, right? It is a prediction, proactive. So this medical coders going to analyze the AI functionality outcome, and they will find the hardest thing to correct the systems. At this moment, AI have limitation to read the medical records, which is incomplete, inconsistent, insufficiency, vague information, colloquial language will produce inaccurate outcome, right? These are all coders' responsibility to correct it out. Even though CDA function going to take over by AI, but I told CDA, AI-based CDA functionality will assist, not going to rule. Okay. AI is powerful tool, obviously, but it needs human oversight for more complex cases, remaining critical thinking on case-to-case scenarios expecting of human accuracy, especially in inpatients. Okay, why experienced coders needed in inpatient rather freshers? So the answer is this one. Okay, experienced coders uh, uh, read the cases, more scenario kind of cases, and they know what is the solution need to provide. The same artificial intelligence going to. It will read the scenarios. It will have predictions. Okay, it going to give outcome. But certain cases have limitations where human intervention is needed. It is not mean coders should learn IT languages and programming to face AI. No, see, that is IT part, the developers part. Okay, so coders need to learn how this AI is working in my function. Okay, and you need to find where the leak will be and how I can fix it out. Okay, it doesn't require IT knowledge as per my knowledge. Okay, coders needs to improve the quality oriented knowledge to audit a superpower AI tool. This is what I recommend. Still, knowledge sharing needs human intervention. We are meeting the doctors, right? We are meeting the nurses. We are meeting front desk officers. Will AI go and meet? No. Human. Take the information from AI outcome, and now AI is assisting you to prepare a PPT, very nice PPT also, right? If you feed the information, so that time also reduce. Take those PPTs, go and sit with them, try to explain them, try to convince them, try to change the workflow. So obviously, human intervention is needed. That is medical coders. Okay, so now most of the crew members, which Mr. Sheikh presented, are medical coders one day, right? I am a medical coder in the background, right? So medical coders are the keys for revenue cycle management. You may ask question that will change everything by tomorrow. My answer is no. This is the start. This session is like I always technical eater. Okay, so I'm more eager on what's happening in the market on technical basis. What is the new mobile is introduced? What is the new laptop is introduced? What is the new car is introducing? Right. So everyone may know that WWDC, like Worldwide Developers Conference by Apple. Okay, every year it will happen in April month. So what Apple is doing it, they have some apps or some technology they display into the developers. This is the function which I have. You take this resource and you develop your system and roll out to the market. This is called Worldwide Developer Conference. Okay, I seen this session, January 2024. This is the first session. I'm proud to take this session to my colleagues in the market. Okay, this session going to be the eye opener and developer session. Let's learn together, upgrade your workflow. Okay, don't be the same. Show your changes. Then only you will highlight in the market or in your workflow. Uh, Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to share my knowledge on this research of artificial intelligence to my colleagues. So hopefully, uh, from 2024, at least the change of mentality, the adapting the new technologies instead of fear or insecureness in their jobs. Okay, will change by this presentation. This is what my hope is. So my presentation should not make people's afraid. Instead, make people's to look on the content and move forward with these ideas to develop their careers. Right? Thank you so much for to everyone who participated. Okay, and I especially need to thank Mr. Sheikh to give this opportunity. When I approached him, he said immediately, "Please go ahead when you want it." Okay, he didn't ask me any subject or anything. Sheikh, I want to present one local chapter. Can you give me space? Please tell me which when you want to do. Okay, and, space is ready, allocated. So this is the leadership which Mr. Sheikh taken over, and I really thank to all the AAPC crew members who is working for the market to share the knowledges from one expertise to all the peoples available in the market. I really thank you and happy new year to everyone. Please go ahead with the positive approach in upcoming days. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sheikh, thank you so much. Yes, technology eater. Yeah, that is the yes. That is where you are eating the knowledges. Okay, you are eating you upgrade your knowledge. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself that I am certified coder. I am doing only medical coding, searching ICDs and CPTs. That going to take over by someone which is unknown person, AI, artificial intelligence. So what you going to do? You should be something different than others, right? So develop your knowledge. It is not mean that getting certifications only I will develop my knowledge. No, that is the myth actually created in the markets. Okay, so we need to break the myth. So experience will speak. That is the fact. Yes, yes. Obviously, Mr. Sheikh, I need to thank all the crew members. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh Ashfaq. Sheikh, thanks for introducing this new informative topic. Thanks, Sintin. This is the when Sintin, when can we expect? You have any idea that AI will be? Is already it is working in Abu Dhabi. Means some specialties that you mentioned, right? Somewhere the practice is going over in healthcare. Do you have any idea where can?
That information we cannot share because we are not promoting any tools or any phase activities, right? But you take this content as market has already started adapting this AI tools, right? So we need to look on how this is working, how the accuracy is producing outcome, whether it is benefit for my organization workflow or not. So with this information, you can take forward to the next level.
Yeah, definitely. It will, definitely it will be working. But is it in somehow it will be threat for the security of the patient?
Obviously, that is what we mentioned in the barriers. Okay, so that is what we mentioned in the barriers, that most of the C-level peoples are concerned about the security, right? Patient safety and cost. So what we recommend, like as on and based on the research, okay, based on the research, what we are recommending is the policies and the security need to be tightened. Okay, like we have HIPAA policies, we have addicts policies in UAE, correct? So that policies need to somewhere relax it, somewhere we need to tighten it. That means we are recommending to amend the policies to adapt this artificial intelligence. So any electronic based, I mean system based workflow have threat of leaks, hacks. That whatever the security, even the world most secured system is Pentagon, right? Pentagon system itself hacked, correct? So yes, there is a threat, there is a barrier. That is what we mentioned. This one of the barrier of implementing artificial intelligence. So I don't know, maybe the technical peoples and the policy developers, they need to look on how we need to overcome this.
Okay, thank you, Senthil, for valuable.
Yes. Yeah.
Embrace the development and the evolution of AI. As a person who has deep knowledge of this AI integration to healthcare, can you suggest for us listeners, do we have any organization or any online institution that could provide this training or formal education for us to fully equip in the upcoming future of UAE? Thank you.
Mr. Poi, see, many certifications are available in the market. Okay, so it is for the developers. Okay, it is for the developers who know the language, who know the Pythons, who know how to code the system programming. Okay, as a healthcare industry people, no need to look on this developing kind of languages or certifications. This is my personal opinion. Okay, so instead we can look on how the system is working, okay, to improve my process. So you may have general certification in artificial intelligence in healthcare, okay, without knowing the programming and other things. So you can secure those certifications. But as I said, the myth. So the myth is not yet break. So we need to break the myth. It is not about once I get the certification only, I will be full fledged adapt this implementation. No, it is not about that. So it is about how much interested you are in the topic, how much knowledge you gain from your IT or from your doctor or from your nursing head or from your colleagues. Okay, what is the process issue? How are you going to fix? Whether you're going to fix with system or without system. So this is the way where we all grow together, right? Thank you, Mr. Pope.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My concern is that our author is. I just want to know that AI is going to take over first the production, main just just providing the codes or the CPT, ICD, or DRG, whatever it is, or is it going to be implemented more or focused more onto the analysis part or the CID part, CDI part?
Thank you, Mr. Noor. Thank you for asking this question, actually. So if may look on the solution for the barrier slide, okay? So which we mentioned, it is management call where they need to implement AI, right? So if management want AI in medical coding, yes. So they will focus more on, or management want complete function of AI I need to take. Yes, it is management call. So where, in which area, okay, if you ask me as a operation person, if you ask me, I will look on the analysis part, okay, where my revenue leak is happening. Based on that, I will decide that where I need to implement this artificial intelligence system, which will help based on the cost and revenue improvement point. So this is what the answer is. I hope I answer your question, Mr. Noor. Yeah. Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr. Sheikh.